Oh, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pasyemakṣabhiryajatraha Sthirairangaistustuvamsastanobhir Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vṛddhashravaha Swasti na Posha Vishwavedaha Swasti na Starkshyo Arishthaneme Swasti no Brihaspati'r Dadhatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So in our last satsanga, we had seen the third mantra in the second khanda of third Mundaka. That means the last khanda. There it was said, nāyamātmā pravacanena labhyo. This Atman, about whom the whole Upanishad was teaching from the very beginning, that Atman cannot be realized or attained through pravacana, scriptural expositions. Then, na medhayā, it cannot be attained by intellectual power with which we are grasping and remembering. Na bahunā śrutena, nor by learning or hearing shastras. We have to learn shastras. We have to have a medhā, the intellectual capacity to grasp and remember. Definitely we must go dive deep into scriptures. But at the same time, simply by doing this, one cannot attain his own self. Then, what is the way to realize that? It was said, yamevaiṣa vṛṇute tena labhyaha. That seeker who is vṛṇute, accepting that as the only destination, for whom everything else are irrelevant or immaterial. Neither this world nor the other worlds are relevant for him. There's only one goal. And that is the realization of the highest, the realization of the self. And with that thirst or in that burning, everything else has become immaterial. For him, he will realize that. How? For him, the Atman will reveal itself. That means, for such a seeker, there is nothing in the world which will attract him. Only for one cause he is living. All his energy, all his time, and everything are for that only. That realization. Such a seeker, he will realize. This was the third mantra which we have seen, and now today we are going to the fourth mantra. That is, nāyamātmā balahīnena labhyo na ca pramādāttapaso vāpyaliṅgāt etairupāyairyatate yastu vidvāṃstasyaiṣa ātmā viśate brahmadhāma. nāyamātmā balahīnena labhyo na ca pramādāttapaso vāpyaliṅgāt etairupāyairyatate yastu vidvāṃstasyaiṣa ātmā viśate brahmadhāma. Just like the third mantra, here also in the first part, it is said this Atman cannot be attained by balahīnaha. Balahīnaha means a weak person. Devoid of strength. So one who do not have strength inside to face anything in life, and to face all the hurdles, all the obstacles in the path of self-inquiry, when we are on the path of inquiry, many obstacles will come. For one who is not walking, he will not face any obstacle. If somebody is sitting in the room on a chair, no hurdles are there for him because he is not walking. There is no goal for him. Those who are energetic and those who are working to reach at a goal, for them only there are hurdles and obstacles. So in our life, we are facing obstacles or so many hurdles are there, means we are living beings. That is the positive side of that. A dead man will not have any hurdle. So those who have life within, they will have to face hurdles in life. They will have to cross obstacles. And these hurdles or obstacles will come in different forms. different forms. Sometimes we will fear how to face this situation. How can I? No, I cannot. I will fail. Because such stringent circumstances will come in our life. Sometimes many attractions towards different objects of the world. Name and fame, or different objects of enjoyments. Many things will come. So to face them all, to cross them, we must have inner strength. If we do not have that inner strength, we will fall on the path of self-inquiry. There is no doubt in that. See, for a beginner, there is no such problems. But when we go inside, deep inside, from many corners, different objects will come. Many will come and worship. Many will come and offer respect. Only a few can digest those. Others will fall in that hole. Considering ourselves as someone great. I am great to be worshipped. See, all these people are coming and worshipping me. I'm a great man. So many will fall there. So one must have that inner strength to transcend that. He can think in this way. I am only a seeker. And even when I am seeking, all this respect and worship are coming to me. They are pouring in. So that is its greatness. So what would be the state if I am a realized one? Even when I am a beginner in the path of inquiry, this much respect I am getting from the world. So I must not vacillate. I must not get wavered. That must be the conviction within. For him or for her, it is easy to go forward. So that requires immense strength within. Many will come and curse, many will come and praise. We must take both alike. And just like that, many obstacles on the path of inquiry. So one must have that inner strength to face all dualities in this life, all the odds of the life. So for that, the first requisite is strength. In many places, Swamiji Vivekanandaji repeated the teaching, the only teaching I got from the Upanishad is the message of strength. Strength, strength and strength. Nothing else. Strength is that what Upanishad gives. The student of Upanishad will have that immense strength within. One who had realized Upanishad will be, no doubt, a powerhouse of strength. There is no doubt in that. So, the message of strength, that is what we have to get from the study of the Upanishads. To face all odds of life, everything, all dualities in life. And therefore it is said, this ātmā cannot be realized by one who is weak. We must have all strength. Strength inner, strength outer. See, some may think it is true that for the study of Upanishad we must have intellectual strength, we must have mental strength, but why physical strength? And many sadhakas with this thought within, without eating anything, without drinking properly, make their own body weak. See, for a siddha, there is no importance or relevance for the body, mind, intellect complex. But for a sadhaka, he must have the power of mind, he must have the power of intellect. And it is directly related with the body. If the body is weak, then our thinking faculty also will become weak. In the name of sadhana, you take fasting for 1 month. What will happen? All your thinking ability will go. Your intellectual power will go. You will be lying like a vegetable. So physical power also is essential. And the subtle power, not the gross power, the subtle power that we have to develop through pranayama, through japa, and we have to train our own intellect how to think properly in the proper direction. By constant practice, we can develop the correct attitude towards life. Actually, that is sadhana. In my opinion, that is sadhana. We have to sit and do japa, we have to sit and do pranayama. There is no doubt at all. But at the same time, sitting and doing japa or sitting and doing pranayama are not the real sadhana. Real sadhana is developing a correct attitude towards life. That is the real sadhana. And for that, tapas is essential. Right thinking, making our own mind intellect complex to work in the proper direction. Actually, that is tapas, mental tapas. For the mental tapas to be fulfilled, we must have the verbal tapas, that is the tapas of speech. For that, we must have the gross physical tapas. All these are connected, you see. So for that, one must have strength within. A strong person alone can tread the path of self-inquiry. Because we have to face all the odds in life. So, nāyamātmā balahīnena labhyaha nacha pramādāt ātmā labhyaha. This Atman cannot be realized or attained by pramādā or through pramādā. What is pramādā? When we say lethargy, it is somewhat alasya. Of course, alasya is a part of pramādā. But pramādā is something more. It is the habit of procrastination. I will do tomorrow. I will do day after tomorrow. Like that. See, this life is a playground to face all dualities. We have to face now and here. Now and here. We cannot postpone anything. None of us can see today's sunrise. Those who are attending from Bharat, I don't know what is the time, they're in USA. Those who are attending from Bharat, they cannot see sunrise of today. They can see, of course, sunrise tomorrow. But it is not today's sunrise. Happened is happened. Gone is gone. Never to repeat. It won't repeat again. That is the value of time. That is the value of time. So nothing can be postponed. One who is having this habit of postponing everything, the habit of procrastination, with inner lethargy actually, he cannot realize this. Because a powerful man alone can walk the path of self-inquiry. Man means man and woman. No differentiation at all. So, nacha pramādāt. Tapasa vāpyaliṅgāt. This is a very difficult part of this mantra. Tapasaha vāpyaliṅgāt. That means tapas devoid of linga. With that, we cannot reach this Atma. Many places in the Upanishad itself, this piece of mantra is repeated saying tapasa brahma vijikñāsasva tapo brahmeti. You realize this Atman through tapas. Tapas is the way to realize Brahman. And tapas is Brahman. Why tapas is Brahman? Tapas is the only path through which you can reach Brahman. So tapas is Brahman. So it is repeated. So you cannot negate this tapas. But somebody is doing tapas, making his own life tapas, but having that ego that I am doing, I am a tapasvi, such a great seeker I am. It is futile. There is no meaning at all. But if somebody is doing tapas in the right direction, with all dedication, fullest surrender, but even then, Shruti says, the tapas must have a lingam. Lingam is external side. It is external side. What is the meaning of this? See, in our life, when we are studying, that means at the period of a student's life, when we are students, we will have some external signs or lingas of a student. In the Vedic, we cannot say Vedic time, because even now it is Vedic time. But as per the concept we are getting from Vedas and Vedangas, a student will have a yajñopavita. He will have shikha. He must lead a simple life. So many things are there. Just on seeing that, one will recognize this is a student. Nowadays, there are uniforms in the schools. So when we see such a uniform, we will recognize this is a student of that school. Or at least this is a student. So that is linga. Just like that grihasthas, householders, they will have their own signs, external signs. Just like that, a tapasi must have external signs. See, all these are not at all relevant for a siddha. The costume he is wearing, or the appearance he is having, it is irrelevant for him. He is not at all concerned about that. For an avadhuta, there is no rule. He must wear such and such a cloth. He must wash his own body. No rules are there. He has transcended all such rules. But for a seeker, all these are essential. Because a seeker is living in the world, in the midst of others. He's mingling and interacting with the society. And therefore, there must be some walls, some fences, up to which he can move, up to which others can enter. For a sadhaka, this is essential. Otherwise, he'll be ruined, no doubt at all. And for that, see, when we accept sannyasa, accepting sannyasa never means you are a jnani. You have realized the highest. No. It means you are a seeker. And in that seeking, everything else in the world has become irrelevant for you. So you are renouncing them all. Renouncing. For what? For reaching at a highest goal. So at that time, you are accepting a certain code of conduct in life. We are accepting some dress code. Daily I will do this, daily I will avoid such and such things. And show that to the world. There are some dress like kashaya. So when the world see a person in the ochre cloth, they will realize, they will understand this is a sannyasi. And that man also, it will help him in introspecting. I have accepted such and such vows. And I have to protect that. I have to lead a life according to that. So that consciousness always will be there within him. So for a seeker, these lingas are essential. See, if I am a real sannyasi, just imagine I am a real sannyasi. Then I need not follow all these dress codes and all. I can walk in the society without dress, anything. Or I can put on a pants and shirt. Why not? Because sannyasa is inside. It is not something outside. Sannyasa is not the dress you are wearing. Sannyasa is not the vibhuti you are smearing. It is not the mala you are wearing. It is inside. It is purely inner. So wearing all these things will never make you a sannyasi. But when we are in the tradition, or when we are in the path of inquiry, we must follow all these injunctions of our acharyas. So there must be external signs. There must be external signs that will give you that power to move on the path of inquiry. To be truthful. Let me repeat once more. To be truthful to yourself and observe the vows you have taken. And therefore, Upanishad is saying, tapas must be with proper lingas. Because one who is doing tapas is not a realized one. For a realized one, it is immaterial and irrelevant. I have heard many persons asking. I had the occasion in my own life to hear such and such questions from many brahmacharis. Why to follow all these rules? They will quote great personalities like Swami Vivekananda. When he was touring and lecturing in America, he was wearing pants and shirt and overcoat. He was wearing shoes when he was moving around America and Europe. Why can't we? My reply is, of course you can do. If you wish, you can do. But don't compare yourself with Vivekananda ji. Sri Narayana Gurudeva was wearing white cloth. Many persons think he was wearing yellow cloth. Never in life he wore yellow cloth. Never. But when he went to Ceylon, Sri Lanka, some of his disciples gave him this kashaya, ochre cloth. And Chidananda Gurudev, after holding for some time in his hand, he murmured, Ishvara is our own Guru. And he put on this ochre cloth. Till he came back from Sri Lanka, he was wearing that. After coming back, again he wore the white cloth. Sri Ramakrishna, after accepting sannyasa from Totapuri, he wore this ochre cloth for a day or two. After that, again he changed his cloth and it was white all the life. So many will quote them. So there is no meaning in this external costume and dress and this, that. Be that. Before that, don't compare. First, be that Vivekananda, then you will have no doubt at all. Be that Ramana Maharshi, be that Sri Ramakrishna Dev. Otherwise, there is no meaning in saying they were like this, they were like this. So this is the tradition. This is the tradition. When we are in the tradition, we have to follow that. And it is essential for a sadhaka. And that is why the Shruti is saying, tapas must be with proper lingas, external signs. There must be some uniforms. So being in the uniform will help the society to recognize them. Why? Why society should recognize me? Then they will behave in the proper way. And it will help to be in the proper channel. It will help us to observe the vows we have taken in this life. So it is essential. Then the Shruti says, etairupāyairyatate yastu vidvāṃ. Yastu vidvāṃ. That man of knowledge, or that man of wisdom. In the place of knowledge, we can say wisdom. The correct attitude, the correct vision. If he is yatate, works, attempts, doing something to reach or to get something, that is yatna. Yatate, doing yatna. How? Etaihi upayaihi. With these means, many means. It was said, you must have a proper external sign along with tapas. You must have inner strength to face all dualities. And you must have that much strong dedication. Never wavering. If we have this, etaihi upayaihi yaha yatate, that man of knowledge, ātmā viśate brahmadhāma, his self will reach brahmadhāma. Dhamma is the swarupa. Dhamma is the place. So he will reach the swarupa of Brahman. That means his identities with the limited objects of the world will wither away. As it is, all the identifications, all the false identifications with the limited objects and identifications with the world, that will go forever. And he will realize, I am the unlimited existence absolute. I am that. I am not something different from that absolute reality. I am that. I was considering myself as a seeker of that ultimate reality earlier. But now I realize this. I am that. There is no limitation in me. I am not an object. I am not a limited being. The existence in me is the existence absolute. That realization, that will dawn on him. That is the meaning of this mantra. ātmā viśate brahmadhāma. Viśate means enters. So he will enter brahmadhāma. Dhamma is swarupa. Dhamma is place, Dhamma is world, Dhamma is the state of Brahman, the unlimited, absolute existence. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma. Brahman is the absolute existence, absolute knowledge, and the omniscient, having no limitation at all. That is my swarupa. I am that. So that knowledge, that realization will be there with him. So etairupāyairyatate yastu vidvāṃ. Yastu vidvāṃ, that man of knowledge, attempting or working or trying or seeking with this means, upāyaihi. Upaya is the mean to reach a goal. He will definitely, there is no doubt. In the voice of the Shruti, there is no doubt at all. There is a firm declaration of the Shruti. Firm declaration. That doubtlessness comes from the realization. For one who has realized, there is no doubt at all. So it says that ātmā viśate will reach, merge with, will become one with that Brahman. There is no more differentiation. That is the meaning of this. Fourth mantra. As a continuation of this, of course, the fifth mantra comes. saṃprāpyainamṛṣayo jñānatṛptāḥ kṛtātmāno vītarāgāḥ praśāntāḥ te sarvagam sarvatah prāpya dhīrāḥ yuktātmāna sarvameva viśante. saṃprāpyainamṛṣayo jñānatṛptāḥ kṛtātmāno vītarāgāḥ praśāntāḥ te sarvagam sarvatah prāpya dhīrāḥ yuktātmāna sarvameva viśante. saṃprāpyainam ऋषयः jñānatṛptāḥ kṛtātmānah vītarāgāḥ praśāntāḥ. Many terms are repeated there to show what is the state of a realized Mahatma. One who is realized who he is. See, cannot explain the real state of a realized man through words. It is above the realm of speech. But still, Shruti is trying through the usage of repeated terms to give a thought, a flash, to give a flash with it, with which we will realize who a Mahatma is. So it is said, enam saṃprāpyo. So in the last mantra, it was said that Atman will reach the state of Brahman. viśate brahmadhāma. So one who has attained that, one who is in that state of realization, saṃprāpya, enam, this Atman, about whom we were discussing all the time, right from the beginning. That Atman, after realizing that, jñānatṛptāḥ, jñānenatṛptāḥ, contented within, fulfilled. Trupta is fulfilled. It is not some contentment we are getting from enjoying something. No. It is fulfillment. How they are fulfilled? Jnanena. With that wisdom, with that realization. kṛtātmāno, self-realized. kṛtātmāno. vītarāgāḥ, having no attachment at all. No attachment, nothing. vītarāgāḥ, fully detached. praśāntāḥ, see, all the waves have subsided. And one is filled with him. That state of utmost tranquility, that is the state of a praśāntāḥ. We can discuss and explain this later. So, jñānatṛptāḥ, fulfilled with knowledge or wisdom, self-realized, fully detached, and having the highest tranquility within, they, saved. Then they are saved. THEY, they. Little variation in the pronunciation. Shabda is the same. They sarvataḥ, in all ways, everywhere, in all ways. Prāpya, having reached, prāpya, sarvagam, the all-pervading. So, realizing that all-pervading everywhere, through all means, those dhīrāḥ, the most courageous people, who have fullest control over their own mind and intellect, yuktātmānaha. Yuktātmānaha. One who is, or one who has become the self itself. Yuktātmānaha. No differentiation at all. One who is established in the self. Yuktātmānaha. Sarvameva viṣanti. They are entering sarvam, into all. That means he also will be all-pervading. He can be anything and everything, because his limitations has got. He can be a child, he can be a scholar, he can be an old man, he can be everything. Everything. Because he enters that which is everything. All the phenomenal world, everything is the manifestation of that existence absolute, and one who has realized that he can be anything. He can be everything. So all the limitations has gone. There is no more limitations. He has become the unlimited self. So here, in the last mantra, it was said, ātmā viśate brahmadhāma. He enters the swarupa of Brahman. And in this mantra, it is explained well. But however, we have to take this mantra again, and in our next class, we will discuss some more in detail. So if you want to ask anything, you can ask, not much. See, I am in such a busy schedule. I am sitting in a locked room, practically in a prison, in a jail, to complete some works. Locked from outside, and I am sitting inside. So, if it is essential, you can ask. Otherwise, we will continue in our next class.
Okay. Dr. Kamalaji is raised, and
Yes.
if
anything is to be asked, you can ask. No
we
problem.
We can continue next class, Swamiji.
Yeah, that's very good. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. So please note it down. Otherwise, we will forget what the subject was. I think today we can conclude. Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pasyemakṣabhiryajatraha Stirairangaistuštuvāṃ Vyasema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vṛddhashravaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti nastarkshyo arishtanemi Swasti no Brihaspati'r dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.